Right, hey YouTube, today I'm going to be showing you a setup guide of the Tritton Primer headsets which I unboxed in the last video. So, let's get started. Right, the first thing you need to do is you take your Xbox 360 console, and it might pay if you did it while it's plugged in, because it might be a little bit easier. But if you look on the back, there are 4 ports, and you need 2 of them. The first one you use is you take this adapter, which has the massive fat end, and plug it into the fat port, because that's what you have to do. Right, and then on the ends you take that cable and plug in red to red and white to white, because it's not obvious anyway. And then you take this green wire and plug it into the headphone looking audio in slot on the base. So what that does is that takes the sound from your Xbox and transmits it into the base unit. If you're using the analog cable, which means you plug it into your TV using these, I'll show you how to put the sound in later in the unboxing setup. Right, so now that you've done that, you need to take this USB cable that also came with it, which has that on the end. We take USB, and depending on if you're using wireless or not, then you won't have this USB port. But on the back there's a USB port. If you plug it in there, then it keeps the wires out of the way. Just plug it in there, and take the other end of the USB port, the cable, and plug it into the power in socket, and the only one that's left on the base plate. Right, so then that's the Xbox all set up. The next thing you need to do is with the headset itself. Right, I'm not going to show you how to sync it because it's really self-explanatory, and because I'm not going to. Right, the next thing you do is the headset is using this socket with that one. Using that cable, you plug the larger end into the input socket underneath the microphone on the headset. It plugs in and should normally hold like normal headphones do. And then you take this unit, and on your controller it should just plug in the headphone bit, make sure it pivots around right, and then push it on. You won't hear a click, but it should hold on just like that. So now that will be like connecting, you can hear parties and stuff. And then, like as I said, with the volume stuff. Right, that's really it for setting it up. But next what I'm going to show you how to do is how to set up the audio if in the back of your TV if you're using them as a input for it. Right, so now if you're going to plug it into the back of your TV directly using these 2 cables, and you still want to get sound off of your headset, which is these, then this is how you do it. Using these, plug the red into red of the Xbox one, and then white into white. So you've got these 2 splitter things on the end like that. And then you plug in the sound normally, if I can find it on this TV. Right is the red one, and left is the white one. That needs to go in, and then the yellow video one just plugs in like normal. Then you've got that going in there, the Xbox, and then you can plug that into the slot on the Xbox, which completely bypasses that adapter completely. And then you just plug that cable into the base unit, and it works just like normal. as if you were using HDMI, which is easier in every single way. Right, thanks for watching this. Really simple setup. Any questions, comment below, and subscribe for more. Thank you. Goodbye.